Hello students, welcome back to our class. I am Sheikh Fatima, your English teacher. I welcome you all on our online learning lecture. In our previous lecture, we have already done with our very first chapter, that is an astrologer day. Now we will be proceeding further with our very first poem, that is Song of the Open Road by Walt Whitman. Now before beginning our poem, let's solve out our icebreaker. Now let's see the very first question. Choose the mode of travel that you will like the most for a journey. There are four ways mentioned here: airways, waterway, railways, and roadways. Give reason for your preference. Simply they are asking you, like if you go for a journey or if you would like to travel, so out of which one will be the preference you would like to go. Airway, waterway, and railway have their own benefits. So, if we go through airway, what will be our preference? So, airway is easiest mode of transportation. It is free from physical barrier because it follows the shortest and the direct route where the sea, mountain, and forest do not obstruct, and it also provide comfortable and efficient and quick service. Similarly, in waterway, we can get different experience to be in the mid of sea or ocean, and we can also enjoy by seeing the different fishes and can go through this mode as we can glance the beauty of nature. Similarly, students, write down your rest of your journey that you would like to travel through railways and roadways in your notebook. Now we will be proceeding further with our next question. Discuss with your partner the preparation you would like to make for the journey chosen. So now you have to give the list that you would like to go for a journey and what will be the preparation before going to that journey. For security reason, you will be carrying first aid kit, flashlight, and reusable water bottle. In a part of it, you may also carry study non-verbal communication, and even you can learn basic phrases like hello, goodbye, and thank you, as you may never know when you may need these golden words. So our next question, discuss the ways in which you will overcome the problem or the difficulties you face during your journey. So if you are in a journey and God forbidden, if you are facing some problem or if you face some problem, what will be your next step to solve out the problem? So maybe So in that situation, you should use Google Map and GPS system, and you should also carry emergency contact number with you, and even a part of it you should also carry some extra emergency amount with you. Last but not the least, during every journey we have to observe certain rules. Discuss your idea of the journey without any restrictions. You can begin like this. The very first example is given. I would like to go alone with the selected friends, or you would like to go along with your bike, or you would like to go with certain friends, selected friends, or maybe you will choose beautiful destination to visit where there will be beautiful nature to see. Here we have completed our icebreaker. Now we will be proceeding further with our very first poem, that is, our poem name is Song of the Open Road, and the poet name is Walt Whitman. He was born in the year 1819 and he died in the year 1892. As Whitman is a famous American poet, he is essay and journalist. Whitman is among the most influential poet in the American literature. He is often called the father of a free verse. Free verse mean in the poem where there is no rhyming words or rhyming So his major work is Leaves of Grass, and it was published in July 1855, and his famous poem is O Captain, My Captain, and it was written on the death of Abraham Lincoln, which was very widely popular. The section 1 of the Song of the Open Road is from the Leaf of Grass. This poem is a beautiful blend of self awareness, free will, and tenderness of heart. It also realizes the journey of life, and the people will face a test of wisdom not in any school or university but in a real life. So now we are going to start with the poem Song of the Open Road. Without wasting our time, let's have a look on a poem. Afoot and light-hearted, I take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am a good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, curious criticisms. Strong and content, I travel in the open road. The earth that is sufficient, I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Still, here I carry my old delicious burdens. I carry them, men and women, I carry them with me. Wherever I go, I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them, and I will fill them in return. Walt Whitman. Now we'll go with the stanza. Let's see. Have a look on our first stanza. Afoot and a light-hearted, I take to the open road. Healthy, free the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. The poem begins with the poet's journey on foot on the open road. Here, the road means the road of life. He expresses that he is very cheerful, he is happy to take this journey, and he is very healthy, and he is opting to a free world. In addition, poet also says that he has a control over his journey as he is free to choose the brown path wherever he travel. Let's go to our second stanza. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, library, curious criticism, strong in content, I travel the open road. Now, what the poet is saying that in the second stanza he continues the thought expressed in the first three lines. Whitman writes that he does not have to pray for good luck because he make his own luck. He says he will no longer cry or hesitate to do what he wants because he is in need of nothing. He also says that he is no longer satisfied being confined in the four wall. He is stronger and happy. He is stronger enough and happy to travel on the open road, having unlocked himself from several complaints and argument in his past life. Now let's go to our third stanza. The earth that is sufficient, I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. In the third stanza, right, poet make preference to the earth and star. He write, he separate himself from other. He says that earth is enough for him. Earth is fine the way it is. He does not desire to be any closer to the star than he already is. He know where they are fine there, and he knows they are good enough for those who belong to them. The last line is a strong contrast where the speaker emphasizes his free will, his independence. He means he probably do not include himself in the group of people who belongs to constellation. He does not belong to them because he does not need him. Here, constellation means influential people or influential group where they influence the people by their word, by their talks, and they are maybe they may be a teacher or maybe politician or maybe anyone, etc. Let's move toward our last stanza. It is in parenthesis. Parenthesis mean a word or phrases inserted as an explanation into a passage. It is usually marked off by bracket, dash, or comma. So now let's go to our last stanza. Still here I carry my old delicious burden. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them. I will fill them in return. So here the Whitman's uses the parenthesis, and here it makes the stanza more of an aside than its own being separated. Here the speaker admits that he is not without his own problem, but instead of treating, he relishes them. That means he he agreed that he is not without his own problem. That means he has his own problem, but instead of getting irritated, he enjoyed them. So he also used the word delicious, delicious burden. The word delicious is no accident. Through that word, Whitman conveys the sense of relish, enjoyment. The speaker feels for his burden. That means whatever the memory he is carrying, may be good or may be bad, he is carrying with him, and he is enjoying that burden. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. He now says that it is impossible for himself to get rid of that burden. I am filled with them. He is filled with all those burdens, and I will fill them in return. And in return, his burden fill him. The speaker is stating here that his burden does not define him, rather, he accepts them and carries them with him wherever he goes. So, here we have done with the poem. So, now let's go to the summary of this poem. Here, I have made a list of some points where it will help you out to understand the poem. The speaker of the poem is describing a trip on which he is embarking. He describes himself as being healthy and free, and he realizes he is only person who is in complete control of his life. He says that he is on a journey, and in that journey he is not in control of anyone. In fact, he himself controls his life and he chooses his own destiny. Because of this realization, he does not have to wish or hope for or pray for any good fortune. He himself says that he is a good fortune, and that is all he needs. And he also says that there is nothing here that he is in need of. There is nothing that he is lacking. He says that he will reach destination on his own, and earth will provide him with extra that is necessary. The poet is not even complaining about the road, which is not paved He is not even complaining about the burden which he is carrying. Rather than worry, however, the speaker has decided to carry those burdens with him and deal with them as they arise. Now we will see the theme of this poem: freedom, joy of free life, and optimism. These are the major themes of this poem. Throughout this poem, the poet encourages the reader to be true to themselves and live a free and enjoy the freedom of life. Although even his life is not free from trouble, obligation, he also encourages everyone to live their dream, leaving their obstacle behind. This how this poem is so encouraging, because wealth men not only talk about the choices but also the challenges of journey which we are going to face in our life. As we are going to lead our life, so throughout our life there will be lots of ups and downs in our life, and how we are going to face it, and the positive vibe is been given from this poem. So, the moral of the poem is that it teaches us to be optimistic, hopeful, and to be happy, even though, however, we are in fear, or however we are in trouble, we have to be happy. We have to find out positive in every. We have to be positive in every aspect of life. So, if you will be positive, it will encourage us to live the life in healthy way. It also motivates us to fill our heart with immense pleasure. Here we have completed with a poem. Hope you all have understood. If you have any doubt related to this poem, please let me know. Now we will be proceeding further with the grammar part, that is finding figure of speech in this poem. So our very first figure of speech is the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. It's alliteration because sound LL, initial sound LL is repeated. Now we'll see our next figure of speech. So our next question is, henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. Here good fortune and good fortune is repeated, and in a second example, I carry them, men and women, I carry them with me wherever I go. I carry them is repeated. Henceforth, this example is repetition. So now we'll be going further with our next example. Querulous criticism. Now you will see here Q and C, the initial words are different, but if we pronounce querulism, criticism, the sound K is repeated. So therefore, this example is alliteration. So here we have done solving some example of figure of speech. Now you have to continue solving the example from the poem. This will be your homework. Even a part of it, you have to solve out icebreaker, which is already given in your textbook. Few example I have solved for you. Rest you have to solve it out by your own. So your homework is to find out figure of speech from the poem, plus write down the summary of this poem. And if you have any doubt regarding this, please let me know. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.